Shalom, I give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim pushing this word across the four corners of the earth. This is a quick news update about the super blood wolf moon that's coming in January 2019. This is from an article called space.com, and it says super blood moon lunar eclipse of January 2019 complete guide. Get ready for an epic moon event this month. Overnight from Sunday, January the 20th, 2019 into Monday, January 21st, millions of people in North and South America will have a prime view of a total lunar eclipse. During a special nocturnal hour, the full moon will become fully tinted with the red-orange color of sunset. And this would be an example how the super blood wolf moon would look. The January 21st total lunar eclipse will be the last one until May 2021 and the last one visible from the US until 2022. The most recent total lunar eclipse previous to this one appeared in July 2018. So this blood moon is just a sign from the Most High, whose true Hebrew name is Yahweh, and let you know his son is about to get ready to return, and his name is Yahweh Shai. And he's going to wreak havoc on this planet Earth. He's going to redeem 1/3 and the 144,000 of his people, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You compose of the 12 tribes of Israel. He's going to redeem those ones. But the ones that he's not going to redeem is 2/3 of the nation of Israel and you other nations. And before he do this, he always send out signs. He sends his prophets out before each kingdom that falls. He sends out, signs in the heavens, letting you know his return is very near. So this is 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, how you measure the time diligently in itself. You see what's going on in these different news events, and you bring it out with the scriptures, and you filter it out, and you bring it out to the congregation for understanding. You let them know this is why earthquakes are happening. This is why pestilences is happening. This is why uproars of the people is happening. Verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we see earthquakes all around the world nowadays, you get an earthquake app, it'll show you earthquakes that's happening every day in different parts of the world. Uproars of the people in the world, meaning different protesting. The people are not happy here. They know they are getting oppressed here. And how it says in Proverbs the 29th chapter, when the righteous are in rule, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people are mourn. They in mourning state right now. They lamenting because they not getting treated right here. Because the rightful owners of this planet Earth are not in the position that they're supposed to be in, and that's the nation of Israel. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Because the Most High always prophesy what he's going to do before he actually do it. So you will be justified, or he will be justified by destroying that particular kingdom or that person, So he always send out his prophets, which are his spokespeople, let the people know what's about to get ready to occur in that particular society or kingdom. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Which is how the Most High established America to be a ruling nation on this planet Earth. He's about to bring America to its downfall because the end is manifesting. And one of the signs of the end is manifesting, a super blood wolf moon. And it's just the beginning of the year, and we already seeing things like this. This is Acts, the 2nd chapter, the 19th verse. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun should be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, hence the super blood wolf moon, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. That's Yahweh Shai. All right, this is Jeremiah the 10th chapter and the first verse. Hear ye the word, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. And the house of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. And one of the signs of heaven is right now is the super blood wolf moon. And it says, learn not the way of the heathen, because even though the Most High is addressing the nation of Israel, but right now in this aspect, he's only addressing the elect of the nation of Israel, the ones that are going to have their mindset right and want to get right with the Most High before he comes back to destroy this place. But two-thirds of the nation of Israel, they are likened unto the heathen. They do what the heathen do. They worship these different idols like the heathen do. They spiritually are lost from their true heritage as Israelites. So they want to be called African Americans, Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Americans. They want to be called whatever they captor put on them, not what the Most High or the scriptures put on them. So they want to go with the ways of Esau, not the ways of the Heavenly Father. So they are likened unto heathen. That's why here it says, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So the other nations are dismayed at the signs of heaven. They see so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel, which will be our salvation, up getting us up out of here. They are dismayed at things like that when they see those so-called UFOs. So two-thirds of the nation of Israel are in that same mindset. Like years ago, you saw a so-called Negro and his kids. They saw a UFO, and they was just kept saying, "Look at that, aliens, aliens," because their minds been brainwashed to see or think when they see things like that in the sky, they believe those are aliens, not knowing that's part of their heritage. So two-thirds of the nation of Israel and also the other nations, they're gonna be dismayed at the signs of heaven. But us through the spirit of Habashim Shai, we know why we see these things, because it's a day, a step closer to Yahweh Shai return back on this planet Earth and to destroy this planet and redeem his people, starting with the elect. And just further prove that two-thirds of the nation of Israel are likened unto the other nations. This is Romans, the 9th chapter, and the 6th verse. Not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, yes, you are physical Israelites, meaning that you come out of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but spiritually wise, you're not there. You want to be accustomed to, or you want to be associated with wherever the so-called white man gave you or deemed you as, and you want to stay there in that spot. So two-thirds of the nation Israel, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. And that's why you are likened unto heathen. That's why when you see these signs coming to pass, you're gonna be dismayed and you're gonna be startled in the spirit when you see such things. Yeah, so this back in Second Ezra, the 9th chapter in the 5th verse. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Verse 6, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So he always those signs out to the people, letting you know what's about to occur. After he flooded the whole earth, there was a sign right after that. With the sign before that was actually Noah prophesying, letting the people know what's about to get ready to occur. Then after the flood took place, the Most High gave a sign which was called the rainbow, a covenant to the people, letting them know that he's not going to destroy the earth again by water. So that was a sign right there the Most High gave to the people. And you see the signs he's giving to the people now, the prophets. He's sending his prophets out there on the highways and the byways, letting you all know what's about to get ready to take place in this society. He always sends prophets out there before every kingdom falls. And that's how you know America's about to get ready to fall, because you have prophets of the Most High all around the four corners of the earth now. They waking up to who they really are. So yeah, that's why you are seeing signs like this now. This is from Business Insider. Over 1,500 Federal workers affected by the government shutdown are asking for donations on GoFundMe to help pay their bills. These people are in total distress right now because they're not able to pay their bills. They're not able to, do things they normally do with their paychecks. So that's building stress upon stress on these people. They worried now. These same Americans are proud, and now the Most High is visiting them by this government shutdown. All right, this is Zephaniah, the first chapter, and the 14th verse. The great day of the Lord is near; it is near, and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, and a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced city and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust and their flesh as a dung. And this is what Yahweh Shem Shai is doing right now. He's bringing distress upon these people. They're having hard times to pay their mortgages, paying tuition for their children, paying their rent, paying their normal bills that they have to pay, hospital bills, things like that. So the Most High is bringing distress upon these people. There's no coincidence this government shutdown is happening around the same time of this super blood wolf moon. It's no coincidence. This is all spiritual. It's like Yahweh Shem Shai heard our prayers on New Year's Eve of destruction, to hurry and bring his wrath on this place. And soon as January 2019 came in, you hear about this blood moon. You hear about this government shutdown getting worse and worse. So this is all signs and times of Yahweh Shem Shai great coming, and he's about to wreak havoc on this planet Earth, mainly America, and he's going to destroy Israel also. But Israel is going to get built up by the heathens. So this is the times we're looking for. We're looking for distress upon the people. We're looking for people to just be panicking, not knowing what to do, crying, just hurt in the spirit. We look forward to this, man, because these people are very proud, man. So with that, that was just a quick news update on the super blood wolf moon. Also went into this government shutdown. This is all biblical prophecies coming to pass, and this is a day and a step closer to our kingdom being established on this planet Earth. Shalom.